Welcome back to the Fairfield Dynasty. Today we're home once again as we have another MAC matchup, this time against the Buffalo Bulls. We have a blackout under the lights here, and this should be an exciting game. Fairfield is 0-6 entering today's ball game, but this is one of the more winnable games for the rest of the year, and we have a number of prospects visiting today. All the remaining prospects on our board that we're really interested in, all of them will be here and will be in attendance for today's game. Buffalo will open with the ball. They are last in the MAC in terms of total offense, but they do have a number of very talented skill position players, including Jarrett Patterson and KJ Osborne. Throw a little swing pass to Patterson, and he's brought down by Tavares Golden, but picks up the first. Man in motion, Van Treese drops back, he throws, he's got Mabry, and he's close with the first down, but just shy of the marker. Second down and 1, they give it to Patterson up the middle, and he gets the first. A 2-yard gain. A good drive so far, but it is now third down and long, dumped down to the tight end, and he gets 1 yard, so they will bring on the field goal unit. This is a long one, about a 58-yard attempt. The kick is away, and it will be way short and wide left, and it is a good start as we don't allow any points. Number 4 Arizona stays undefeated, but number 9 Tennessee and number 7 TCU both lose, and formerly undefeated Army does lose as well. Third down and 8. Here's Dominic Frederick on the screen. He's going to get the first down. A good start as there's a 14-yard reception. Frederick had 100 yards last week on 20 carries. We nearly won against Kent State. Had a drop pass to TJ Cross that would have tied the ball game. Instead, we did escape with another loss. Now Frederick gets it as he picks up 2 yards and a first. First down and 10 from the full house. Pitch goes to Marcus Macklin. He's got some room to run. Nice spin, or nice juke I should say, as he picks up 9. Second down and 1. Lake will give it to Jelani Maddox, and the 4-string back has a good run as he picks up 10. Inside of the red zone, it's third down and 9. Dump down to Darren Childress, who had 2 touchdowns last week. He picks up 2 and is shaken up on that play. We'll have to get an update on him in a little bit, but here's Patterson on the carry. We saw once again this defense struggle at stopping the run last week against Western Michigan, giving up over 300 total rushing yards to Western Michigan, 263 of those to Levante Bellamy. He also scored 4 rushing touchdowns. Van Treese will throw on second down and 9. He's got none, and he's to the 25-yard line. Shotgun 3 wide man comes in motion. Here's Patterson on the counter, and Dre Dixon is there. He'll meet him as Patterson only picks up 1 yard. We're into the second quarter. It's third down and 9. Van Treese will throw. He's got all day, and Mabry drops it. That would have been a big play inside of the 10-yard line. Instead, they will bring on the field goal kicker once again. This one's much more manageable, and it will be straight down the middle, and the game is tied up at 3. A new wrinkle here is Monte Purcell's in the game, and a new formation as he's got a lot of room to run. He's inside of the 30, inside of the 25, and out of bounds of the 21-yard line. He could be the future at quarterback, at least the starter next year, as he has a couple of nice plays there as we are driving here. Terrence Lake back into the game on third down and long. He dumps it down to Sherman Beck. A good open field tackle, and it'll be another field goal for Fairfield. First down and 10 for Van Treese. He's got Scott the third, and there's a first down and 11-yard reception. Nice to see our offense throw in a couple of wrinkles. It'll be interesting to see if our defense does anything new in today's game. There's a good run though for Patterson as he picks up 16. We'll bring 5 on second down and 10, and wide open, he's got his tight end. He's inside of the 15, being chased by Gilchrist. He's inside of the 10. It'll be a goal to go. 4 minutes left. Here's a counter, and Dre Dixon's there. He knocks the ball out. Tremont easily recovers it, and it's a big red zone turnover, and what a job by our defense to get our offense the ball back. Some full houses were on the triple option, the late pitch, and maybe lost a yard or 2, but Frederick still gets 12. Sticking with the full house on first down and 10, the pitch will go to Aaron Montana. He runs over one defender and fights forward for 5 yards. Sticking with the pistol, we'll stick with the triple option as Lake will pitch it. He's got Frederick, who has room to run. He's past the 40, and he'll spin forward past the 45 to the 46-yard line. 2:32 left, second down and 9. Lake dumps it down to Aaron Montana. He's got some room to run, and is stopped just shy of the first down marker, but it will be third down and 1. Lake will keep it. He's got some room up the gut. He keeps it, now cuts out to the right. What a run. great vision by Terrence Lake as he picks up 24. 2nd down and 5. Throw, he's got TJ Cross. He had 2 critical drops last week, but hangs on to that one. 3rd down and inches, it's Montana once again. He's got 3 touches already on this drive, as it'll be goal to go. 3 wide from the shotgun, 15 seconds left. Lake will throw, and Lawson gets it. What a play. He had a great block earlier, and now comes up with the reception. A tough catch in double coverage, as we will head into halftime up 13-3. Our offense played well on that final drive. We'll have to see if we can keep up this lead in the second half. Nice play by Monte Purcell, and just a couple of nice plays, running the ball very well. This is one of the worst rush defenses in all of college football, 3rd to last, and that's really been a heavy emphasis so far in MAC play and so far in today's ball game. We'll go play action though to open the half, as it's Sherman back for 11 yards. One thing to note is McBride is out for the game. Deontay McBride, that is the starting corner. He was hurt and will not be returning today, along with Darren Childress. We'll get an update on both of them in the post game, but now it is a draw play for Marcus Macklin, who picks up 10 yards. Full house, here's Sean Allen. He cuts and is down after picking up around 4. It'll be 3rd down and 2. 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, and a big hole. Good vision by Dominique Frederick. He gets in from 8 yards out. Good blocking as well, and it's now a 20-3 game, as number 1 previously undefeated Oklahoma loses to Kansas, who's now 5-1 on the season. A great season so far for the Jayhawks. Back to our game now as we have a 17-point lead. 4.5 minutes left. Van Treese will step up. He runs and picks up the first. If you're that corner, you got to step up and make a play there. Now it's 3rd down and 5. Van Treese will throw once again. He throws outside. He's got Mabry. Dixon can't bring him down. He's past the 35 and brought down by Bullock at the 30. 1st down and 10. Here's Jarrett Patterson straight up the middle. Gilchrist and another defender bring him down, but he picks up 13 yards. So 4 wide with trips to the right on 2nd down and 11. Throw to the end zone, and it's broken up by Trevon Bullock. Great job of getting it out of the receiver's hands. A draw play on 3rd down and 11, and it only goes for 3 yards. So Buffalo will just have to kick the field goal. Setting up the screen, no, we'll go the other way to TJ Cross, and he fights forward on 3rd down and picks up 6 yards. Monte Purcell on the pass. Now 1st down and 10, a little flip on the swing pass. It's Tavarius Edwards this time. Some cool plays in this formation, and we will now head into the 4th quarter up 22-6, driving right now and a chance to run some clock. Really in a good position in today's game. It's Frederick on 3rd down and 2, and that will move the sticks. 1st down and 10, here's Frederick, a pulling guard, and he gets a good gain of 9. Under center, 3 wide on 2nd down and 1. A throw down the middle, and it's dropped by Antonio Lawson. The first incompletion on the day for the team, and that's a big one, but we are still able to get the first. 2nd down and 6, we continue to run clock and really run the play clock down every time. There's a good run, a lot of extra effort from Marcus Macklin, who picks up 4. 2 blockers in, and it'll be Frederick up the gut. He picks up 3, and the drive moves once again. 3rd down and 8. It's a throw to Sherman Beck. He breaks a tackle. He's inside of the 10 and down at the 6-yard line. A 35-yard gain. The wheel route's very effective when it works, and now it's Sean Allen. He gets 5 yards. Ball at the 1 or 2 yard line, 2nd down and goal. Here's Frederick, who punches it in from 2 yards out. It's now 27-6 with 3.5 minutes left, and we're in great position for our first win on the season. A throw, here's Mabry. He gets a good gain there for 19 yards. That was a 17-play, 7-minute drive for Fairfield, and now not a lot of time left for Buffalo to work with. Here's Emmanuel Reed, who picks up 3 yards. 4th down and 1. They're going to go for it. Here's a pitch outside, and Patterson will get the first. Golden can't bring him down, and Gilchrist the third finally gets there. Under 2 minutes left now. Van Treese drops back, throws outside. He's got Barasa. He breaks 2 tackles. The big man can't be brought down, and there is a Buffalo touchdown as he fought hard to get in the end zone, and some broken tackles. Now the onside kick. It's recovered by Marcus Macklin, and that may do it. We just need a couple more first downs, It's 3rd down and 4. Lake will throw. He dumps it down. He's got Rashad Conway. He's replaced Darren Childress in this game. And now Buffalo uses their final timeout. We'll give it to Sean Allen. He powers his way forward for 7 yards. And we're 1 first down away from getting our first win on the season. Here's Frederick. He's close and he'll get the first down. And we'll be able to take a knee from here and run out the rest of the clock. And finally we get our first win on the season. We started 0-6 and it took us 7 games, but we finally got that first win and now have a chance to finish MAC play strong. A good game from Dominique Frederick. He puts up 110 yards and a few touchdowns. And our offense played well. A great catch there by Antonio Lawson. He really made that drive happen. And it's great to see every game it seems like a different player is making big plays, whether it's Dominique Frederick. Monte Purcell came in and made a few nice plays. You have some of the backup running backs who make good plays. TJ Cross, Sherman Beck, Antonio Lawson, Tavarius Edwards at times. Defense side of the ball were led by Carnell Blackshear in tackles, and Tremont Easley had the only sack on the day. We move forward now after picking up our first win to Week 9, where we'll be going on the road to face Kent State. They are a very talented team, one of the better teams in the MAC, and they are 5-2 on the season, and just beat Army, who was previously undefeated. So this is going to be a tough game to win on the road against a very good team. And they've beaten some good teams. They beat Ohio, they beat Army, got blown out at Ohio State, but that's somewhat to be expected. Such big difference in talent level there. But our job security definitely improved after that one. We're going to need a couple more to save Darius Douglas' job. And look at the top 25 now. You can see TCU lost. They were number 7, now number 16. Kansas into the top 25 now at number 24, 5-1 on the season. Definitely a big surprise for the Jayhawks. A look at the MAC standings. Central Michigan, Ball State, and Toledo are tied in the West. It's a very close race. We do have some sad news though. Darren Childress strained his shoulder in today's game and will be out a couple of weeks. And we'll see more of Rashad Conway in that 4th receiver role. Some somewhat good news is Kent State does have a couple of their best players hurt. Their starting defense tackle and middle linebacker will be out. However, they are led on offense by Woody Barrett, the former Auburn player. He's a good athlete with a good arm and runs a good offense. Hasn't been super efficient so far this year though. A look at the season statistics. Dominique Frederick getting close or back close to on pace for 1,000 yards this year. If he can keep up these 100-yard performances, he'll probably get there. You can see Tavares Golden leads us in the tackle for loss department. And we have some commitments now. Jalen Gray, 5'9", 189. He, to me, is a perfect nickel corner. He can make plays in the run game. Can't really press, but is a good, agile, and pretty good athlete. Connor Harley, we need depth at defensive tackle. He'll enter as a sophomore. Sam Sullivan, I've talked about before, will move to defensive end and hopefully can develop as an athletic pass rusher. An actual defensive end, 6'7", 270, so a big guy. He's a good athlete for his size, but has to develop in all the other aspects of being a defensive end. Damien King, we got 3 wide receiver commits, all from Hartford High. He is not the fastest of the group, but is a very good player. Skylar Bolt is the fastest. He's only 5'7", 173, but has elite speed and potential to be a downfield threat. Xavier Harmon, the most talented of the 3, 5'10", 201. He had over 1,000 yards. Actually, all the receivers from Hartford High had over 1,000 yards receiving this year. Adam Estes, he is 5'10", a fullback who will move to running back. Couldn't find any other running backs on our board. And then the quarterback for Hartford High, who threw over 4,000 yards in his senior season. He's very accurate, doesn't have the biggest arm, and could develop as an accurate passer and a good athlete. Right now, though, we have the top 25 class in the country, 15 players committed. So a big class so far. We have 3 more spots to fill. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please leave a like down below. Leave your comments on the game down below. Subscribe for more of the Fairfield Dynasty. I will see you for the Kent State game. Come out.